Whoopi Goldberg is an undeniable legend in Hollywood. From her unforgettable performance in Ghost to her role as a nun in Sister Act, Whoopi has made us laugh, cry, and reflect. But behind her brilliant smile and award-winning performances, there lies a story of immense struggle. Now 70 years old, Whoopi has lived through hardships most people would find unimaginable. Her journey is not just one of fame and fortune, but also of resilience and determination in the face of adversity. The hardships that shaped her are often hidden behind her public persona, but they are essential to understanding the woman she has become today. From poverty to personal loss, and from overcoming addiction to defying the odds in Hollywood, Whoopi's story is one of perseverance and strength. Early life in poverty, the struggles of Karen Elaine Johnson. Born Karen Elaine Johnson on November 13, 1955, Whoopi grew up in the Chelsea Elliott housing projects in Manhattan, New York. Her father left when she was very young, leaving her mother, Emma, to work tirelessly as a nurse and teacher to support the family. The poverty Whoopi experienced as a child was a harsh reality, where even basic necessities were hard to come by. She remembers days when meals were nothing more than stale bread and watered-down milk. Despite these difficulties, Whoopi's mother worked hard to ensure they survived. School was meant to be an escape for her, but it turned out to be just another source of pain. Teachers called her slow and classmates made fun of her, not knowing that she struggled with dyslexia, a condition that made reading incredibly difficult. A difficult childhood, early loss and trauma. At the age of 14, Whoopi faced a devastating personal crisis. She became pregnant. Alone and frightened, she resorted to dangerous home remedies in a desperate attempt to end the pregnancy. Fortunately, she survived. But a year later, at 15, she found herself in the same situation again. This time, a change in New York law allowed her to receive safe medical care, which ultimately saved her life. These early experiences of trauma and loss left emotional scars that shaped her future. Despite the hardships, Whoopi became a passionate advocate for women's rights, determined that no young girl should ever feel as desperate and alone as she once did. These painful experiences, while traumatic, also fueled her determination to rise above her circumstances. Struggles with addiction. A battle for survival. In her teenage years, Whoopi's pain led her down a dark path. She turned to drugs, seeking an escape from the overwhelming weight of her emotions. LSD and heroin provided temporary relief, but the addiction that followed threatened to consume her. Whoopi has been candid about her battle with substance abuse, admitting that it nearly destroyed her life. Overcoming addiction was not easy. It took countless attempts and countless failures, but through sheer willpower and determination, she eventually emerged from the darkness. This battle taught her an invaluable lesson. Escaping pain with substances doesn't heal you. Only courage and self-love can do that. These lessons would later play a critical role in her journey toward healing and personal growth. A young mother. The struggles of single parenthood. At just 18 years old, Whoopi became a mother to a daughter, Alexandria, known as Alex. She thought Alvin Martin, her partner at the time, could provide the stability she needed, but their relationship quickly fell apart. At the age of 23, she found herself raising a child alone with very few resources. The struggle was real. Food was often scarce, clothes were worn out, and bills piled up. Whoopi worked hard to provide for her daughter, even when she had little to give. Despite these challenges, she was determined that Alex would never feel the sense of abandonment she had known as a child. She would protect her at all costs, even when the future seemed uncertain. Facing the same struggles. A mother's painful irony. In 1989, history seemed to repeat itself when Alex, Whoopi's daughter, became pregnant at just 16 years old. Whoopi, who was now 34, found herself facing the same nightmare she had vowed to prevent. As her career in Hollywood was beginning to take off, the personal situation at home was a harsh reminder of the struggles she had faced in her own youth. The irony of the situation was not lost on her. It was deeply painful. However, this only fueled Whoopi's determination. She worked harder than ever to protect her daughter and her grandchild from the pain she had known. Her life became a delicate balance of career and family, but her unwavering love for her daughter kept her going. The breakthrough. From Broadway to Hollywood. In 1982, Whoopi had her first small role in the film Citizen, but it was her one-woman show in 1983 that changed everything. She created a raw, honest performance that touched the hearts of audiences, making them both laugh and cry. Her Broadway success led to even bigger opportunities, and in 1985, Steven Spielberg cast her in The Color Purple. Whoopi poured all her pain and life experiences into her portrayal of Celie, and the film received 11 Oscar nominations. She was nominated for Best Actress, marking a huge milestone in her career. Whoopi, the girl who had once been called stupid, was now standing alongside Hollywood's greatest stars. Despite this achievement, she couldn't shake the lingering doubts in her mind. Could she truly belong here? Hollywood stardom, the role of a lifetime. In 1990, Whoopi starred in Ghost as Oda Mae Brown, a role that won her the Oscar for Best Supporting Actress. She became only the second Black woman in history to win that prestigious award. The recognition was immense, but when she returned to her hotel room that night, the silence was deafening. The fame she had worked so hard for didn't bring her peace. Sister Act followed in 1992, a massive commercial success that made Whoopi a global superstar. Despite the fame and fortune, the pressure was overwhelming. Behind the camera, Whoopi was exhausted, her body and mind drained from the demands of constant work. She continued to perform for the world, but inside she struggled with the tension between her public success and private pain. The View. A new chapter, but with new challenges. In 2007, Whoopi joined The View as a moderator. It was a perfect fit for her candid, outspoken personality. But this new chapter brought its own set of challenges. Whoopi's honesty, which had once been her greatest strength, became controversial. Her remarks on sensitive issues, including Michael Vick, Roman Polanski, and Mel Gibson, sparked public outrage. Her words ignited debates and divided audiences. Whoopi's fearless honesty, once celebrated, now seemed to bring her more trouble than triumph. The weight of live television and the scrutiny of her every word took a toll. But despite the backlash, Whoopi remained committed to speaking her truth, a testament to her resilience. A painful journey. Love and loss. Whoopi's romantic life has been filled with heartbreak. She married David Clawson in 1986, but their marriage lasted only 2 years. Her second marriage, to Lyle Trachtenberg in 1994, ended just a year later. These marriages, though filled with good intentions, didn't bring Whoopi the peace and stability she longed for. She later admitted that she never really wanted to be married. She did it because she felt it was expected. Her most controversial relationship with actor Ted Danson in the early 90s became a public scandal. Their romance, made public during a roast in Whoopi's honor, caused a media storm when Danson made an offensive joke. The relationship ended, leaving Whoopi with yet another scar from the scrutiny of the public eye. Facing death. Whoopi's survival story. In 2010, Whoopi suffered the unimaginable loss of her mother, Emma. Losing the woman who had sacrificed everything for her was a blow that Whoopi struggled to recover from. Then, in 2015, she lost her younger brother, Clyde, the last living connection to her childhood. The grief from these losses was profound and impossible to escape. But just a few years later, Whoopi faced a life-threatening illness. What started as a cough turned into pneumonia, and for 6 weeks she fought for her life in the hospital. Doctors gave her only a 30% chance of survival. When she returned to The View, thinner and weaker, the standing ovation wasn't for her humor, it was for her survival. Illness changed her, making her more grateful and aware of the fragility of life. A new life, finding peace. Today at 70, Whoopi continues to inspire both on screen and off. She lives quietly in New Jersey and has a villa in Sardinia. She's a grandmother and great-grandmother, finding joy in her family. Whoopi's career has brought her fame, but she's learned that wealth can't replace love, and that strength is about rising after every fall. While she still appears on The View and is working on Sister Act 3, Whoopi remains an advocate for causes close to her heart. Her story is one of resilience, of never giving up, and of finding strength in the face of unimaginable odds.